Good morning, first grade. All right, today we are going to take all that we have been learning about the wind and hurricanes and using multiple sources of research to help us write our informative paragraph. So, this video will walk you through how to get set up and how to get started on your informative paragraph. You will use the paper that is in your fourth supply box folder, and it is the same page that we used in the past lesson where you were drawing lines and underlining resources and details from different sources to see how they were similar or different. Okay, so this should be in your supply box folder. We had used it the other day, and this is where you'll do your actual writing. So if you flip this page back, you'll see this evidence organizer. We're not going to write anything on this page right now, so you can flip it one more. And if you see here on the third page is the checklist, which we'll go through as we're setting up our paragraph today. And then where you'll actually do the writing and what you can take pictures of is starting here. There's a space for you to draw a picture, and then the page behind it is just additional lines. Okay? All right, so let's walk through what we will need to do to use our research from multiple sources to write an informative paragraph. And before we do that, though, let's just quickly review what makes an informative paragraph. Okay, so if you remember, we have been using this sandwich or burger organizer to help us keep track and remember the parts of an informative paragraph. So we want to make sure to include all of those parts in this writing. So first, the top piece of bread is the topic statement that is meant to get the reader's attention and tell them what it is you're going to be telling them about. That is telling the topic of the paragraph. Then the next, two or three sentences tell about the details and facts and information or details and reasons. Talked a little bit about author's point, and if you are sharing a point, you want to give reasons for that point. So that middle part is facts and details to support your topic or reasons to support your point. And then lastly, the bottom piece of bread is the conclusion. And if you remember, we've talked about how the conclusion just wraps up the paragraph. It's kind of like putting a bow on a wrapped present. It just completes it. It restates or reflects on what was said in the topic statement. So if you remember back to when we talked about never smile at a monkey, the conclusion took into account the information from the paragraph and then added the additional warning of, be careful, don't ever touch a whatever, or stay away from a, be careful with a. So it's always restating and then reflecting on the topic statement. So we're gonna keep working on this. I know, each writing we do, we learn more and it gets better and better. So we will keep on working on that. Okay, so here's the kind of checklist and the topic of your informative paragraph. The question is, what does the wind do during a hurricane? And that's what we've been researching when we read Feel the Wind, that certain page on Feel the Wind, when we read the website, DK Find Out website, and then when we read the book from Epic called Hurricane. That was what question we were trying to answer. We were looking for facts that could answer this question. What does the wind do during a hurricane? So I feel like by now, we've kind of put in the hard work. We've gathered all of the information, and now we just need to put it together into a nice paragraph with, great complete sentences. Okay? All right, so keep this question in mind, and then what you'll need to do is choose what details you would like to include in your paragraph. So we've taken different information Here's some of the facts from the DK Find Out website. Here are some facts from the hurricane. We had written some facts in our workbook. So these are all sort of in different places. So for this activity, I have put everything all in one chart that I will put on the Seesaw activity that you can just look directly on this chart, okay? And I'll put it on the first student response page. So you can even use the pen tool to circle the facts and details that you want to use in your paragraph. So I would start with that first. Okay, so we know we're answering the question, what does the wind do during a hurricane? And then using your pen tool, you would want to pick two different facts, at least two different facts, from at least two different sources. So maybe you pick one fact from Feel the Wind, and maybe you pick another fact from the hurricane book. Maybe you pick one fact from the website, and then you pick another fact from the hurricane book. Maybe you pick one from the website and you pick one from Feel the Wind. Maybe if you would like, you could choose one fact from each source, but we want to use at least two facts from at least two different sources. Okay, sound good? All right, so on your Seesaw activity, when you're finished watching this video, you can even, like I said, use the pen tool and circle the two facts. So would you want to circle strongest winds and then strong and deadly winds? Would you want to make those the two facts that you circle? No, because they're really saying the same thing, right? That's basically the same thing. So I wouldn't want to pick those two facts. I could pick strongest winds, but I would want to pick something else, a different detail that is not the same as saying strongest winds. So maybe I pick strongest winds and then say whips up water. So strongest winds whips up water. Those would be two facts from two different sources that are not the same. Make sense? Okay, so you'll pick your two facts. Then you want to start thinking about your topic sentence. Now, in the past, we've used sentence frames, but we'd like to try, and I'd like you to try coming up with your own topic sentence. So here's some help though. You want to use the question to help you form your topic sentence. So the question says, what does the wind do during a hurricane? Well, what do we know about that? How is the wind during a hurricane? Yeah, it's some of the strongest winds. So maybe I might say something for my topic statement like, a hurricane has some of the strongest winds. That might be a good topic sentence. A hurricane has really powerful, strong winds. That could be my topic sentence. Okay, so I'm going to leave a little bit more up to you and not have a set sentence frame. So see what you can come up with. So you would write your topic sentence, really, answering and addressing this question or starting to answer this question of what does the wind do during a hurricane. So you have your topic statement, just like we've been doing, your two details that you've picked from this chart, and then your conclusion. And remember that the conclusion restates and reflects on the topic sentence. So if my topic sentence is, hurricanes have some of the strongest winds, I might conclude my paragraph or in my conclusion sentence say something like, hurricanes can have dangerous winds, so make sure to be safe. Or, be careful when there is a hurricane, or make sure to be safe when a hurricane is coming. So something along those lines where we're restating and reflecting on the information that we have given. Okay, so just at least 4 sentences, topic sentence, your 2 details that you have taken from 2 different sources, and then your conclusion sentence. Okay, and again, we don't have the sentence frames because I want you to try to do the best that you can to develop your own topic, sentence, and conclusion. Okay, so I can't wait to see what facts you chose. I can't wait to listen or read your paragraphs, and let me know if you have any questions. As always, just try to do the best that you can. Check over for capitals, punctuation when you're finished. And good luck. I can't wait to read your writings. All right, thanks.